Today's the 29th of December 2021, and we've come to a part of the island which we tend to pass through and not to stop. But it's market day here in Andratx, and so for the first time, at least I think it's the first time for me, Anita thinks she may have been here before, we're going to have a little walk around the market here in Andratx, which is in the town of Andratx. We usually go down to the port, and so we only ever pass through, or just pass past Andratx. So interesting. Let's have a look.
Very sunny.
The sun's shining, the temperatures have gone up, and it's looking a lot better. So we've just parked the car on the street here, and we're going to take a little look around, see what the market is like. Anita's looking for some little toys and things to send off to the grandchildren in England. Not sure whether we'll find them here. We do find them quite often in some of the markets. Are they snoods, dear? Is that what a snood looks like? Yeah. Anita's been knitting a snood for the past I don't know how many weeks.
Distracted doing other things.
€1, everything €1. So for some reason we never actually stop in the town of Andratx, but when I was looking at where the markets were today, I saw there was a market here in the village, so it's always a bit more interesting for us to go to a place when there's a market on, find some bars open, so places to go for a coffee, and things to look at as we walk through the streets. Today we've got the introduction of the new restrictions. So the new restrictions which come into force today require us to wear masks inside and outside on the streets. There are some exceptions about where you have to wear them. You don't have to wear them if you're out in the country or on your own. You don't have to wear them if you're on the beach. And if you can reasonably socially distance. So rather than keep taking it on and putting it back off, taking it off, put it back on, I'll leave mine on for the time being as we walk around the market. Another thing that's changed over the past few days is the weather, and the temperatures have been soaring. We've seen that in the UK they've also been going up, but here we managed to get some records. Oh, hello! I think that's nice to see Andrea. Andrea is someone we used to see regularly because of the Bay Entertainers. Anita was very much involved with the Bay Entertainers, which was a local amateur dramatic theatrical group. Used to put on pantomimes and various other shows, and she with Chris were very much involved with that. Not seen her for quite a while.
It's very quiet here, isn't it? See you later, bye.
Well, lots of clothes here, all very good prices. €10 for a shirt, can't be bad. And I was saying about the temperatures, they've certainly gone up a lot. In fact, earlier on this week, I think it was Monday, we reached new records for December, I think, when the temperature went up to 24 degrees in Capdepera. Capdepera is on the north of the island, but even on our part of the island, down in the south in Palma, the temperatures were 23 point something. So good temperatures to finish the year on. Today, maybe a little bit lower, down to about 20 degrees, but it certainly feels warm as we're walking around, and people have got jackets and jumpers on, and we don't really need them. I think we could be quite comfortable just wearing a t-shirt today.
Which we have been in the past on these days.
Yeah, so when I take photographs quite often of the thermometer, which is in the shade on our terrace, and when I look back over the years at the temperatures on the thermometer, it's not too unusual to have 20 degrees, 21, 22 degrees at this time of the year, so just over the Christmas period. I think I perhaps need to do another photograph of the thermometer and paste it onto Facebook, and then I get a reminder every now and again. One of my memories from the past. So the leather stalls here are always out, and they always look good. I'm not quite sure what the quality is like, but they certainly do look good. So this is definitely the first time I've walked down here, so not something I...
Yeah, I think I'm thinking a different market. Pauline, which market did we go on the school trip to? I'm not sure. House for sale there.
Nice little house.
I don't need another jumper.
No. And now we've gone past the winter solstice, we're going to start to have lighter nights, longer days. So it tends to make you feel a little bit better. I've still got another week and a bit actually off school, which is nice. And then once we're into January, we've got lots of things then to look forward to, heading up towards the summer, so happier times ahead.
Uh-oh, train.
Oh, this is what Anita's been looking for. So wherever we go, we look for these letters, and she's going to get a whole lot of letters to make up a train for our grandchildren. So we've been digging through all of the letters here to make up the names, and there they are, Luna and
we would like
Savannah.
2 of those and 2 of those, please.
Beg not.
Let's see if we can get that beginning. Well, Anita's happy. She's found our
I know, I can't believe it. I thought it was all closed.
letters for the train, and we were just having a look at an armchair for me, but I really would like to have one in leather. They didn't have it, so we can carry on having a look around the stalls. It's the shoe stall now. Mallorca, of course, is famous for its shoes, but I'm guessing that these are not. Some of them may be from Spain. But Mallorca does have some of the finest shoes and shoe factories in Spain, possibly in the world even. But they're in Inca, and that's somewhere we need to go back to, is to Inca, because the leather factories there are really quite interesting. It's red knickers here, darling. And some fruit and vegetables coming up. Oh, and we've got lots of cheese in. I don't think we need... I had some lovely cheese last night. Look at the vegetables and the fruit here. We've still got a lot of food in from Christmas, so we're not actually looking for fruit. And it's good to see that actually it is quite an extensive market. And lots more fruit and veg down there. It's a Wednesday, shops open as well. I think now we've discovered this this market in Andratx, maybe which we visit more often. Dried fruits, nuts, and the sweets, the jelly type sweets here. Very popular with the children and the adults by the looks of things. Here we've got lots of spices. That's interesting. We do use, in our cooking, we use a lot of spices. Oh, more cheese and ham-ons. And to finish up with we've got the flowers. Beautiful looking flower stall here, just for Anita. Well, we've made our way up towards the church. Notice this really nice statue here and lots of steps. Anita's on her way up. I'm going to follow her, so I'll turn the camera. Well, we've arrived at the main door. It's closed to us at the moment. So we'll have a little walk around, know where to go that way, and have a look to see if we can see around the church. You can see the countryside around here is beautiful. It's a bit hilly, and so I'm a little bit out of breath. These a statue to Fray Antonio Raimondo Pascual from 1708 to 1791, and here's the Rectoria, which is closed. At least the gate's closed. The office is in this direction. So it's another reason to come back to Andratx, is to have a look around here, so find out when it is open. What we have discovered in several of the villages that we've been to and towns that we've been to is that the churches are actually being closed, and because of the COVID restrictions. Now we've got even stricter restrictions again, so perhaps it's not so surprising. If we look in front of us, you can see lots of oranges on the trees. We've got lots of oranges and lemons too, but some interesting old properties too. Beautiful views, as there often is from the churches. Pity we can't get in. We can't actually get round this side of the church. I'm just going to take a little walk along here just to see the views down, because you can actually see down to the port, and you can see down to the sea and the hills that make up, and the rooftops of Andratx. Well, we're going to make our way back down to the village and see if we can find somewhere for a coffee. Well, just when we thought we'd seen all of the market, we found a little bit more with more cheese and olives and sobrasada, and now the vegetables. Really nice. So definitely a market we should make a return trip to on a different occasion. It's really interesting. We might even have found a bar where we can have a coffee. Yeah. Well, it does seem to be getting a little bit busier, but we've managed to find somewhere where we can have a nice cup of coffee and see a little bit more of the market, I think, as we head down the street. Down there we'll probably see a few more stalls. So we've not finished yet. See you in a moment, and cheers. Nice coffee. I just had a lovely coffee there and bumped into Jaume, who lives in Andratx, and was telling us all about the fact that he watches our videos on YouTube, and he's also seen us at the football as well. So oh, Anita's in their element here. She's found some plants. So thanks for that, Jaume, and we hopefully will see you again very soon when we get to Sant Moix to watch Mallorca Barcelona, which is this weekend. Lots of poinsettias. Oh, and there's the Christmas tree.
It's lovely here. Lovely Christmas tree. It's a bit like a Top Gear one.
I think that's a bit better than the Top Gear one. So we were watching the Top Gear Christmas special. And some baskets. This is a very Mallorcan tradition of making baskets here for all sorts of things. These are really nice. We're in the square. I can see up above us we've got all the lights here. I bet this looks really pretty in the evening, and there's lots of bars and cafes we could go to.
It's a lottery place here. I'll get a lottery ticket.
Come on, Anita likes to get a lottery ticket from different places. This is Anita, I think, which is it's like a charity for blind people, and it's one of the biggest in the country, money-wise, makes a lot of money. So I need to... Well, we've been really impressed by the market here in Andratx and the whole village actually, and it's definitely a place we'll be coming back to. I think really enjoyed it, and it was really nice to meet Jaume and have a nice little chat with him. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the thumbs up and all that sort of thing. And Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year. Bye.
So I've got a little postscript here because we've succumbed and decided to have a little drink.
Cheers.
And a few tapas. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's nice.